Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As I already teasered in the video before, today I want to talk about how to get back into training after some time off or after an injury. Here are a few things that I did to get back into training without hurting myself, because that's not my first time. It's not after my first surgery. I made the mistake of going straight back into training after my doctor cleared me, but I was so happy and enthusiastic that I completely forgot that I'm not back at where I left off. So I remember the first thing is I went for a run. I did my warm up as usual, but my body was not used to it anymore. So yeah, I strained both of my knees. They were really swollen for 5 days after that run, and I could not do anything in those 5 days as well. So here are a few tips from me what to watch out for. First of all, don't start with the weight that you left off with. Obviously, you're not going to have the same strength, and yes, it sucks. Especially when you go back into the gym and you look in the mirror and you're like, this is not how you looked like 2 months ago, and then you start lifting weights and you're not as strong anymore. So what I did, because I get carried away, and if I feel, especially because you have some time off and you have a lot of energy and you're like, oh, I can do more weights, I can put on more weights, I can do this, just don't. So what I did, so I don't get carried away, at least not completely, I stick with at least for the first 2 weeks with dumbbells or kettlebells, because if I go with machines or go to barbells, I know I'm not gonna be able to help myself, and I'm gonna just put on way too much weight, and then I will be sore for 2 weeks and maybe even hurt myself. So that's what I did. If you, the last time what I did was I just worked out at home with a few weights. If you have that, do that. But I kind of missed that gym feeling, so I went to the gym but stayed in an area where there's just kettlebells and just some functional stuff. My second tip is always warm up. So what I do, it's warming up on, like, get the blood flowing on like a cardio machine. If you're at home, go for a walk, go for like a brisk walk or like a light jog before you start your workout, so your blood gets pumping and your body gets ready for the workout. And then go into specific body weight warm-ups. So like I'm going to show you my lower body workout that I did, and I do a few exercises that activate my muscles, get my muscles ready for a bigger load. As you get older, you might notice that your joints are a little stiffer. They need more attention for like being really warm before you actually go to your workout. So do that, and then you can go into the workout. If you go back into your workout, just go with like start with half the weight that you left off with. So if you were squatting 50 kilos, start with 25, just as a rule of thumb, just to figure out where your strength is, and don't overdo it. Just look more to get your form right instead of like getting back your strength really fast, because if your form's not down right and you just go for really heavy um, weights, even if you're able to lift them, doesn't mean it's gonna be good for your body. So don't try to prove yourself to anybody or yourself. Just listen to your body.
Let's get into the workout. For the first exercise, I'm doing lunges, I'm doing back steps. That's especially good for bad knees. So I used to have really bad knees and I could not do lunges. Uh, if you do forward step, it puts a lot more strain on your knees. So if you do back step, that's definitely gonna be better for your knees. Don't forget to brace your core, and depending on what you want to put more emphasis on, if you do if your stride's gonna be a little bigger, it's gonna put more emphasis on your glutes, and if you're gonna take a smaller step, it's gonna put more emphasis on your quads. The second exercise is a single-legged Romanian deadlift. If you need some help with stability, you can hold on to something. Otherwise, just keep your core tight, your shoulder blades back, and lower the dumbbell along your leg to your foot. And obviously, we're doing this on both sides. The next exercise is a regular Romanian deadlift. Important here as well is lowering the dumbbell along your legs to your feet. Push that butt back and keep your back straight and your spine neutral. Next, we're going to heel elevated squats. Also keep your back straight and try to go as deep as you can with your butt. Next up are side lunges. Important here is also pushing that butt back, and when going up, push up from the heel, keep your spine neutral the whole time, and really squeeze your glute when you're going up. Also doing this on the other side, obviously. Next up is a courtesy lunge, basically taking a step back but also cross over and kneel down. This exercise is emphasizing the glutes but also your quads. So it's I personally like it a lot because it hits so many different areas at the same time. For our last exercise, we're going to need a booty band. I'm using the heaviest resistance that I have, and we're going to do bear walks. We are going to do as many steps as you have room for forwards and then go backwards. With all of the exercises, I always did 10 reps, at least 3 sets. If you can, go for 4, but remember, don't overdo it. And of course, stay hydrated and don't forget your water. Next up, we're gonna go into our post-workout stretch, our cool down. I like to do it because I get really stiff if I don't do it. So if you also have problems with that, just go ahead and stretch before and after your workout.
A really good thing, you get your strength back really fast thanks to muscle memory. So just stay consistent. I know it sucks to not be there where you left off, but just stay consistent and you'll get there.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.